Great afternoon to each of you, my beautiful and wonderful people. I just wanted to remind a few of you that it's time to let go of the dead ends. You know, how many of us have actually seen or maybe even know people who will hold on to dead ends of their hair just because they don't want to lose the length? You know, I saw a video on the internet about a young woman. She went to a hair salon, and after the stylist washed and blow dried her hair, there was a lot of damage. The stylist told her that she needed an actual haircut, but she didn't want to cut it because she wanted to keep the length. Now, here's the problem. If you refuse to cut off the dead ends of your hair, the hair won't become healthier. The damage continues traveling up the hair shaft, causing more breakage, and eventually, instead of keeping the length you wanted, you end up losing a lot more. That's exactly how many of us are when we walk with God. We hold on to relationships God has already told us to leave because we'd rather have someone than to trust Him for the right one. You know, we hold on to jobs God has released us from because we say we trust Him, but our actions reveal we trust the paycheck more than His provision. We end up holding on to certain environments and old friendships and old seasons. Why? Because we're afraid of not being accepted or being alone. Y'all, dead things don't produce life. Jesus said in John 15 that every branch that bears fruit, the Father prunes so it can bear more fruit. The Bible tells us that no one can serve two masters. You can't hold on to what God is asking you to release without expecting Him to take you where He's called you to go. You simply cannot elevate in unhealthy places, nor can you grow while feeding what's killing your purpose. God isn't impressible quantity, y'all. He's after quality. And sometimes the very thing you're praying for is waiting on the other side of your willingness to let go of the dead ends. Growth doesn't always start by adding something new. It starts by cutting something off. So my question is, what dead ends are you refusing to cut off because you're more attached to the length than you are to the healing? I hope y'all have an amazing day.